number line a little ways down, and down towards the bottom we have this box. This was all from the next section of your packet we had not placed in your iBook yet. So at the top, addition of integers. Let's talk about the rules first. Addition rules. So one shortcut way to remember is if the signs are the same, you add and use the sign. And that would be like this example over here. If you have 5 plus 7, that equals 12. But if you have a -5 plus -7, that equals -12. In both cases you added, you took the sign because the signs were the same in both of the numbers being added. Now what about if the signs are different though? If the signs are different. Well, if the signs are different, then in this case, you subtract and use sign of number. I put the little hashtag symbol there, but that actually means number also. Sign of number farthest from 0. Okay, we're going to do with this number line a little practice here. And you can use the number line to mark out how this math problem goes. We're going to walk through this by first writing 3 plus -2. Okay? 3 plus -2. Whenever you start a math problem and you're using a number line, you start at 0. The first number is 3 and it's positive. So I'm going to go to the right 1, 2, 3 from 0 and draw an arrow. Then it says plus -2. Well, in this case, the signs are different. So I am going to move to the left from here and 2 places. 1, 2. And I land on 1. So see, the signs were different. I subtracted. And the sign that is farther from 0 is positive. My answer is positive, but this shows you how it works on the number line. And that works the same up here. We're going to write 2 examples. If I use these numbers but with, this time, a -5 plus 7, the signs are different. So I subtract. 7 minus 5 is 2. 7 is farther from 0, and it's positive, so the answer is positive. But let's change this around. What if I use a +5 plus -7? Signs are different again. I subtract. 7 minus 5 is 2. 7 is farther from the number line, and it's negative. My answer is negative. Now let's just make a cute little number line right here. And I won't go very far. And I want you to practice knowing how to make your number line. But we're just going to go from, let's go from -3 2, 3. Negative 3, negative 2, negative 1, 0, 1, 2, and 3. Alright, this time let's do a different problem, and let's do 3, or let's go with negative 3 plus 2, and what that equals. Now you can use your rules that we just talked about, or you can also just use the number line. So if I use the number line and I have to start at 0. Well, if I start at 0, I'm going to negative 3. Here we go, over to negative 3. Then it says add 2. Well, that's positive. I move to the right 2. So here we go, moving from this to the right 2. There. And that puts me on negative 1. So let's think. If I followed these rules, the signs are different. I'll subtract. 3 minus 2 is 1. 3 is farther from 0. The answer is negative 1. Now on this next one, let's try writing a problem with these numbers, okay? So let's go down to here and let's read this information. So Charlie was saving up for a new video game. He saved $20 for the first week, $13 the second, spent $8 on a new graphic novel, and then he got $5 for his birthday from his grandmother. How much does he have now? All right. Well, let's start with our math problem. Let's write it. Okay? He starts with, I'll put it down here, 20. And that's what he saved. The second week he saved 13 more. So plus 13. But then he spent $8. Well, when we write this as far as integers go, instead of adding 8, he's adding a negative 8. And then he got $5 for his birthday. So plus 5. Okay? Now, if we could make this math problem work, all right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So let's start with, just to be helpful here, okay? There's 21. I know he starts with 20. I'm just going to start on the number line here with 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, and 40. Number lines never necessarily have to start at 0. Okay, so we're going to do this check a couple of ways. First, we could sit down here and add all this up, but this number line is helpful too, and that's what I wanted to show you. So if he starts at 20 and he adds 13, you start at 20 and you go to the right 13 more. So we start here, because we didn't have the 0 number line, we're just going to start with this to make it easier for you. And we're going to go to 13 more, and that puts me at 33. Then we add negative 8, so I've got to go back 8. So I'm on 33, and I'm going to go back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I land on 25. But then I add 5. So we start on 25 now, and we go to the right 5. And that puts me back here, look, at a positive 30. So I know that this whole problem equals $30. At this time, we're going to return back to working in other areas of our assignment. Thank you.